What's up, guys? It's Chris with Investors Edge Real Estate Group and the AZ Flip Guys. I'm here today because I'm selling another property that you guys didn't buy and it's driving me crazy, all right? I tell you guys, you gotta buy rental properties. Buy them, rent them, cash flow them, and hold them. And in 15 to 20 years, you will be rich. But nobody's listening to me. It's driving me crazy. So this was a Sun City deal. I brought this to you guys about 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago. I offered it for $85,000. Nobody took me up on it. Nobody believed me what it was worth. Nobody believed anything, I guess, or they were too scared to take it on. Whatever. I don't really care why they didn't buy it. So I didn't sell it for 85, so therefore I just took it down myself. We fixed it up. We're closing on it tomorrow for $129,000. It took a lot of time, it took a lot of effort and money, but that's okay. We're gonna make a profit off it, but that's not what I want, guys. I teach you all the time. You flip for cash and you hold for wealth. So here's what it would have looked like if one of you would have bought this property from me. So it was in pretty good condition. We put a lot of money into it because we wanted to flip it and get top dollar. So we did a lot of things that we wouldn't have done if it was a rental. For example, the kitchen cabinets, we wouldn't have tore those out. There's a lot we would have done, okay? So if you would have bought this for a rental, you would have bought it for $85,000, and then you would have put about $10,000 into it for paint, carpet, stuff like that. Probably not that much, but that's what we're gonna go with in this scenario, okay? So you're all in for $95,000. This unit, I checked the comps, would easily rent for $1,000 a month, okay? So what you do, you buy it cash, you put in $10,000 cash, so you're all in for $95,000. After 6 months, you refinance the property. Most lenders will do 80% loan to value. So we sold it for $129, but let's assume it's only worth $125 on the appraisal. So they will lend you $100,000 and you only owe $95. So what is that? You're gonna get all of your money back, right? So what do you have invested? You have zero invested. This is how you have an infinite return on investment, okay? So if we assume a 5.5% interest rate for an investor plus a 30-year mortgage, your payment's $567. Add $175 for HOA and taxes and insurance. You're in for $742 a month. Like I said, it'll easily rent for $1,000, probably more, but let's go with $1,000. So you're going to cash flow $258 a month. That's the issue. That's not sexy to people. $258 doesn't excite people, but that's because they don't think long term, right? So if $250 is not exciting, right? You don't need $250. So don't spend that $250. Kick it all back towards your principal and it'll pay off in 15 years, okay? So this is what we do. We put people on a 15-year plan. So if you kick all that money back towards the principal, in 15 years, it's free and clear, okay? So let's look at your scenario. After you've bought it, you have $3,000 a year cash flow. You have $25,000 in equity. Don't forget that. You owe 95, or you owe 100 because you pulled out 100, and it's worth 125. So you already have $25,000 instant equity in this project. So let's go 15 years down the road. You're actually getting ready to retire. Well, guess what? Now this condo is paid off free and clear, okay? Real estate in Phoenix generally doubles every 12 to 15 years, the values as well as rents. Rents are a little bit slower than values, but they still double about every 15 years. So in 15 years, it's now worth $250,000. So you have an asset that you owe zero on. It's worth $250,000. And if you double the rent, take away the mortgage, and then, you're still going to have your HOA, your tax insurance, all that will be more. So we're estimating you'll have about $1,650 cash flow every single month. That's every single month, guys. So what I teach people is all it takes is five. All it takes is five. So imagine if you do this exact scenario 5 times, what are you going to have? You're going to have $1.25 million in free and clear real estate, and you're going to have $8,250 a month in passive income. What is that? That's $100,000 a year. I think in 15 years, for people my age, when we're ready to retire, I think you'll need about $100,000 to live comfortably because inflation is really going to hit us. So there you go. You're done, right? So this is how you can do it, and this is with, you had to get creative, you had to come up with some cash at the front, but you didn't even need a down payment for that. So lots of different ways to do this, guys. This is one example that nobody took me up on, so now a nice lady is gonna have a beautiful house to live in, and that's cool. So I would love for you guys next time to take me up on my advice. We've actually got 2 properties right now that meet this criteria. They are 20% below market value, they're almost turnkey, they need very little work. So contact me on Facebook, on Instagram. You guys know how. If you don't know how, we got issues. So Cashflow Chris telling you, yes, you flip for cash, but please guys, hold for wealth. See you next time.